Hello, welcome back. We did some more summons as usual. We did some domes over our fort by Calum. We did some Breath of the Desert on Calum and also on that fort. That important. Unfortunately, somebody else has cast Maelstrom. It's Earthea. Now, probably shouldn't be surprised by this, because every time I try to cast a global, it always gets stolen or dispelled immediately. Someone else casts it, which is why it's so nice to have Mother Oak up. But, yeah, unfortunately we didn't get Maelstrom up because I just don't have the gems yet. And I thought Erythea was selling gems to Calum, so I didn't think they'd cast it yet, but kind of sad. Oh well. Did find a magic site though, which is Wellspring of Secrets, so that's a water gem at least. It's not quite Maelstrom, but you know, it's something. Failed to lure a caretaker into the sea. More sad news this turn as well. I was hoping the big Bogorus stack would just march on Agartha's cap. It didn't. We lost our scout on Agartha, and Bogorus just moved back to Wachi with everything, and Agartha broke siege into nothing. So, a bit disappointing. Now, I was told, I haven't watched this yet, but I was told if we head over and look at Agartha's god, it is feeble-minded. This was this was a case of poor mind hunting, I believe. I don't think you can do anything with a feeble-minded monolith. I think it's just done. So it's kind of funny for us. Probably not as funny for Agartha. But there we go. I'm glad that the war has produced at least one big casualty for Agartha. Besides that, what else happened this turn? Furia, that's our Breath of the Desert. Epernia, several water lilies were bound in the Lake of Living Water. Now that is cool. We got a lot. We got 16 size 4 water elementals. So that's pretty good, actually. It's certainly better than getting one size 2 water elemental. I think we can all agree. So I'll keep trying to do that. And then Fanlegia, we got an Armor of Twisting Thorns, which is pretty amazing, and 700 gold. And then we also got a Necromancer. Now, a Necromancer is pretty interesting because we don't have good access to death. D2 lets us do some stuff, though. The first thing we're going to need is some gems. In fact, I should probably just site search while I'm here, to be honest. I think I'm going to move him to a lab, though, and just start doing some Dark Knowledge. Just try and find a couple of death sites. Surely a Wasteland Throne will have a death site, right, guys? Surely. I need to remember that I can't remote site search this province, though, because of the dome, so I'll have to move him over to it. But, yeah, we have some national spells that require death. The Oni guys. So getting started in death would be quite nice for us, actually, so a free D2 is pretty cool. Yeah, so I'll site search Fanlegia with him and then head to Blackport and start doing some Dark Knowledge, I think. But yeah, lost the scout in Agartha. Pannonia is severely damaged. And that's it for messages. Okay, so over here, we still haven't been hit by Murdering Winter again. We are continuing to do the misdirection, so there's another mirror heading to Dragon Point. We'll have 3 here, with the handful of units. And I also have the Cauldron now, which is heading to Pannonia to try and hide some of that stuff. So this turn, we're sending over another 14 Tengu and another Ryujin with another Gate Cleaver. So we're building stuff up there still, but we're going to be hiding 75 units of it. Which might be almost everything, because, you know, it's not that big an army. Yeah, I mean, it might be. So that'll look really small, but we're still chipping away at it. And we're still making more Tengu that we fly over every turn. So it's building up, even though it's, you know, being hidden. And this is being inflated even further. I'm also forging another mirror this turn. I think they're going to be pretty useful anyway. It'd be nice to dot them around, you know? Look a bit intimidating on our borders. But I just really want to bait out another Murdering Winter before we do anything. If people aren't selling him water gems, maybe he can't do another one, though. That's the thing. It's just because of what you said on the Discord, I thought for sure that Erythea had sold him water gems. But if they haven't, then this might be pointless. This might be completely unnecessary. But we'll give it another turn or two. I mean, we're still just taking Pannonia anyway. He could do a break siege thing with a bunch of flying units coming over, though. But I feel like that might be awkward, because if he thinks there's a big stack building up here, he has to be ready to defend that, right? I don't know. But that's what we're doing at the moment anyway. This should crack open pretty soon. We've got another siege X being made and another one being flown over. In fact, I think we're making siege X's still. I think I checked that actually. Okay, we might have run out of gems for siege X's actually, and I forgot to fix it. I forgot to fix it. Okay, that's a shame because I started doing cave drakes again. Let's not do that. Let's see if we can make another siege X. We kind of need him. Gate cleaver. Okay. I can do one drake then. So I'll do a cave drake. Got these guys with the dragon scepters, so they get 2 drakes instead of 1, which is nice. But yeah, we'll keep building up on Pannonia, we'll keep doing misdirection here. Maelstrom is up. So I can either try and cast into that and try and steal it. I've inserted Enchantment 5 into the research targets because we could also try to dispel it first if we wanted to. I mean, we do have a very, very strong Astral Caster. So I could try. We'll see. First things first, I'll get up strands though. We don't have many Astral Pearls, but we are making 11 a month. I was hoping we'd have Maelstrom and then I could alchemize a bunch of gems into pearls, but... bit sad. Yeah, I am actually. I'm sad we didn't get Maelstrom up. But oh well. Got this guy just sat here ready and waiting. I should summon a Naiad, I think, and we can work on trying to get up Celestial Rainbow instead. Although maybe Earthea is going to go for that as well, I don't know. But, well, it is what it is. Besides that, not much else happening. Still building stuff up in World Pillar, we've got some priests going over, I'll probably move into Kareem soon, since I can actually bless my army now. Got the Water Mage heading to Lowmark, Death Mage is searching Fanlegia. My god just sat in Lowmark researching at the moment. And I'm doing another Breath of the Desert on Calum. And we're making, let's see, Enchanted Mirror, Coral Blade, Boots of the Messenger, Girdle of Might, Amulet of Giants. Incidentally, if you're curious, so those 3 items, we put those on a Shigenja. He goes up to 19 hit points and 27 map move. Not bad. Make that every turn. We could probably make 2 sets of these every turn. Still have like tons left over just because of the huge discounts we get. It's quite nice. So we have some pretty chunky mages, which is cool. But anyway, besides that, not much else happening. Doing typical recruitment, we're getting Ryujins. I'm also getting some Soheis again. We had a bit of extra gold this turn. I might actually try and start a fort in Zenthra if we keep getting gold events. We'll see. Getting like 1 or 2 Shigenjas, a couple of archers here, and building a temple in Dragon Point. So, you know, we'll keep trying to push Dominion and keep trying to spread heat, but we'll see how it goes. It's almost winter, which is not ideal circumstance, but you know, we'll do what we can. And that is the turn. Scout doing nothing is the guy holding the Enchanted Mirror. So that's 10:44. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hello, welcome back. We summoned a Cave Drake, and then there was a report from Dragon Point. Hooray! Suddenly an enormous blizzard appeared out of nowhere and struck 15 units. Fantastic. So we baited out a Murdering Winter. That's pretty cool. We can move out a real army now. Diaportant also. This is Pythium put something up. I actually can't remember what this is though. Oh, it's Riches from Beneath, I believe. Actually, I'll just check that. There's not really any spoilers on the map. Yeah, Riches from Beneath, so... Resources, bit of gold, I think. Did some more Breath of the Desert, summoned some Tengus, Search for Sight and didn't find any. Calum and Atlantis have new prophets. Big preachy boy. Saw some battles then, mostly just the Goth are fighting back against Burgos though. They're just moving big stacks through nothing really. They have very big stacks though, so all between Agartha and Burgos looks like this now. Looks like, you know, there's going to be some kind of big battle soon. I think maybe Burgos should have forced it earlier than this though. Because Agartha is messing much larger armies at this point than Burgos, it seems. We also saw a battle in Tianqi. So Man went ahead and stormed this turn. So there isn't much left here. Lots of mages though. There's an awful lot of crossbow fire as usual. Into, well, I guess some skelly spam. Some soulless anyway. Speed this up a bit. I imagine it's going to be lots of bolts hitting things. Alright, there's a lot of undead moving forwards. It looks like a lot of Tianqi stuff is routing already, though that's not good. So it just becomes a question of whether or not Man will actually get in the gate and start killing things. Well, they've got to run out of bolts sometime and actually do something. Looks like they're losing a little bit to friendly fire, but that's about it. Still more skeletons coming. I mean, I assume Man wins this eventually once they, you know, get tired of just doing the shooting gallery. It feels like they're pressing in slightly, I don't know. I mean, this is like peak Dominion's action right here. Oh, here we go, running out of bolts finally. Can they get in the gate? I'm gonna go ahead and guess yes, but you never know. Looks like they should. Yeah, pretty easily. So the guys have had ethereality cast on them as well, so they're just walking through the walls anyway. Gifts of Heaven finally. Or maybe that's Tianqi's Gifts of Heaven actually. I know the mages are killing a few things. These guys are very chunky. I'm not sure how. I guess they're just ethereal. I mean, 18 prop, ethereal, lucky as well. What was your bless again? Oh, just combat forecaster at the moment. Yeah, well anyway, there goes Tianqi. So, Man lost, they lost a couple of mages, they lost 7 Shaman and a Sage and 4 Magister's Arcane. I assume from Communion fatigue. 86 units, that's not really much compared to the sheer number of tower guards they have. But there goes Tianqi anyway. Events then, Furia, we got Breath of the Desert. Epernia, we have a free bottle of living water from the Lake of Living Water, which is cool. Another free Iron Face in Peskin, which is cool. 4 Earth Gems in Fanlegia, a single Fire Gem in Boards. And Pannonia is critically damaged, so we should have this open next turn. I am thoroughly pleased that we baited Murdering Winter to hit nothing. That's great. So now we move out a real army, because I doubt Kellam's going to have another 40 water gems just yet. So to Dragon Point, we're sending a real army. We have some random junk that's going to sit in the province with another mirror. And yeah, we've got like 100 archers, 100 Soheis, some sharks, and a couple of region as well to do flaming arrows and wind guide and stuff. Big guy doing anti-magic. Got a random Ryujin joining them from Unforgiver as well. Just do some more buffs, quickness, and some bone melter. So we'll put a real army in Dragon Point. It's just going to move to Iron Range and then sit on the throne though. At that point this should be open, so we also get to merge up with this stuff. And I'll still just keep putting mirrors in Dragon Point, so it looks like we're still just sitting a big menacing army here instead. So there we go. So that's the plan so far. Seems fine. One thing that is unfortunate about that Murdering Winter is I think I was building a temple in this province. So the priest died before the temple went up. So once again, we have paid the price of a temple without actually getting a temple, which is a bit unfortunate. But still, yeah, pushing temples down here. But temple, get another temple in Giant's Rest. I will try and temple these places. Just keep pushing Dominion. We're into winter now, so soon it'll be spring and then summer. Between Breath of the Desert, Summertime, and Dominion, we should be able to take out some of the coal a bit more permanently. And just keep doing what we're doing. Seems fine for now. Research-wise, we're going to hit Evocation 9 next turn as well, so at the moment I'm not doing really any forging or summoning or anything. I just want to save up enough gems that we can alchemize pearls and try and cast strands at some point. Especially since Man is about to wrap up the war. And they are probably not going to want to march their armies filled with tiny astral mages into us if we have strands up, is my thinking. So, yeah, I'll try and make getting strands up a priority next. So I'll put summoning and construction and stuff on the back burner for a little bit. Lake of Living Water is still being magicked. World Pillar, still not doing nothing. I've sent a message to Man and saying, listen, it's cool if I just take 147 at some point, right? So I will do that at some point, but I'd like this stack to move away first so that I don't end up bumping him anyway. And that's it, I think, for this turn. It's pretty simple. But yeah, we'll hit our magic target next month. And now we can actually move real armies around here. And the army in Pannonia is, it's not bad now. There's an awful lot of Tengu. Oh, you should have been on a hold and attack rear and put over here. Glad I noticed that. Yeah, so we have what? Like almost 50 Tengu. Then we got a couple of archers, some dogs, some Soheis and Ronin, some undead, a couple of mages. I mean, as long as this is pretty empty, it should be fine. I might still send a scout in anyway next turn. I just realized this guy's on hide and wait. You might as well siege. Well, then again, well, no, it's better that he's on siege. But yeah, that's it for this turn. Anything else? I just double check. I'm pretty sure I cancelled almost all of the forging and research and forging and summoning though. Yeah, just Breath of the Desert and another enchanted mirror. I really like enchanted mirrors actually. It's pretty useful if you can bait out our big attack rituals in the mid game. Admittedly, it cost me quite a few gems to forge all these, but we have a huge discount on them, so it could be worse. The commander's doing nothing. Who is that again? Oh, the guys with the mirrors. Yeah, that's fine. So that was turn 45. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.